I'm Michael from the Pixel Connection, and today we have Tamron's brand new and updated 24-70 2.8. This is the G2, and it is going to be a very sought after focal length from a lot of different photographers. Now, this lens falls under the category of a standard zoom, and it is made for full frame cameras, and it natively fits to Canon or Nikon. This lens is, just from what I've used so far, it is very nice. It's got a good girth to it, but it's not that heavy. I think it falls just under 2 pounds, which is a lot better than even Sigma's, and especially better than Canon or Nikon's. So I wanted to test out the sharpness of this lens at 2.8. So we found ourselves a little shady spot here, and I'm gonna take some pictures of our camera guy. I'm at 800th of a second. I'm at 2.8, of course, and I have an ISO of 100, and I'm going to go through 24, 270, and I'll stop at the 35 and 50 in between. So 24, let's see what we get. Okay, now I'm going to move over to 35, and 24 and 35 is really good for any kind of mid-range to wide shots you're going to be doing. Then to 50, which is now getting more into the portrait range. And finally, 70. And this is going to be that great portrait lens. 2.8, and I can tell even just through the viewfinder that this is really, really tack sharp. Now, when you think of a 24-70, you don't necessarily think macro, but with this, you do have a really nice close focus range on it. I think it's about 14 inches, and that's going to be great for any kind of detail shots, especially if you're doing weddings and stuff like that. So we found a cool brick wall here, and I'm going to shoot 24-270 and see how close we can get. So this right here is pretty much the minimum distance. That's at 24, and I can stay right there and zoom all the way to 70 and shoot it, and we are getting a lot of fine detail. So it's actually got some really nice macro capabilities as well. Now, this lens has a really nice balance to it. It's not too heavy and it's not too light. But it is made extremely well. I don't feel like there's any part of this that is cheap. It's just a very nice, balanced lens. So, other than the build quality, let's actually see what the quality of the lens is and how sharp it is. Tamron has really delivered a solid lens this time around, and this is going to be one of the sharpest 24-70s as well as being one of the least expensive 24-70s you can get. And I think any photographer is going to be reaching for this lens more than anything else because of the range, because of the sharpness at 2.8 throughout the entire focal length, and because of the price. And I think this is just an all-around really exceptional lens, and Tamron has really done us some justice here. So if you're interested in checking this out, please go to thepixelconnection.com. Thank you for watching.